All right, why don't you tell us who you are, how long you've been doing CrossFit, and what your athletic background is. Start there.
All right, my name's Todd Manning. I am a father of three. My wife and I live not too far from the gym, actually. I have three children, an 11-year-old son, a 9-year-old daughter, and a 6-year-old son. And I've been doing CrossFit for about 2.5 years now. I came from an endurance sports background, so I've always been passionate about health and fitness, but was a triathlete, and still am a triathlete, as well as involved in marathons. But I came into CrossFit as it started to gain buzz in the endurance community, and it made a huge difference in my overall fitness as well as my performance in all my endurance sports, and it was just an awesome community to get involved in. So that was 2.5 years ago.
So would you say that your favorite CrossFit exercises are the endurance ones?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely like the workouts where you're moving a lot. So even if it's high quantity, like the Filthy 50 or 100's Day or something like that, where you get a lot of movement, get that heart rate up and going. I definitely like that. Get a good row in. Those are fun.
How about your least favorite exercise?
Anything where I have to push something away from my body, frankly, just doesn't go very far. So I'm working on that. But definitely those pushes are sitting in front of a bench press isn't exactly my forte.
All right. And how about diet? What's your favorite food, both paleo and non-paleo?
You know, recently I made this killer pea protein pudding. It sounds really gross, but it rocked. It was like a little bit of chocolate pea protein, coconut milk, a little rice milk in there, a little avocado, blended up. It's great stuff. But that's something recently, man, my other paleo meals, anything with just a nice chunk of meat in it is good with me. Yeah, I also get the gizzard, like the hearts and the organs of the turkeys, and I fry those up. Totally nutrient dense. I like that. I know it's bizarre, and people look at me a little funny, just like you looked at me on the camera there.
How about a cheat meal?
A cheat meal? I'm still a sucker for chips and salsa. I could just, the bag could be sitting there, and I could just tear through an entire bag of chips and salsa if I wasn't careful. That worthless corn, sometimes that gets me.
So what do you hope to bring as a new coach and trainer here at Linwood CrossFit?
Well, I'm passionate about health and fitness, and the big thing for me was when I was introduced to this 2.5 years ago, the big thing I noticed, other than just, obviously forging elite fitness, yeah, it can do that. Helping people achieve their best and really push them and encourage them, yeah, I can do that as well. But what impressed me more than anything was the community, the camaraderie, and the commitment. And so I want to be able to give back to that sort of community, have the passion and energy that God's given me for health and fitness and seeing people succeed in their commitments to health and be able to bring that here. So I've been able to coach endurance athletes over the years. I still do that now. And I've been able to see people go from the couch to being able to go to run a 5K, a 10K, up to a half marathon and a marathon. And that just brings me a lot of joy, being able to see those people make big changes in their life. Now I'm getting an opportunity to do that with strength and conditioning through CrossFit, and it's made such a huge impact on my own personal training for endurance sports, that putting up my best times ever in my competitions, and now I want to be able to take that passion, that same passion with my endurance athletes and do the same thing here at CrossFit. So I'm very excited to be a part of this team.
And lastly, why Linwood CrossFit?
I'm as Jesse would say, the rabbit in his category. I'm the detail oriented, so I emailed 20 different gyms, right? Well, it wasn't literally 20, but it seemed like 20 when I was first trying to figure out where I wanted to come. And all the other ones were kind of bantering back and forth with me. I was the triathlete, wanted to make sure this wasn't going to screw up my triathlon. But Jesse was just like, dude, it's going to work. Just get your butt in here. And I was like, you know what? I like that. It's just direct. So I took him up on his offer, came in here, and haven't looked back since.
Wonderful. Well, welcome.
Thank you.